Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I recently had the pleasure of meeting two women who came to my office to speak to me about birthing choices. Having a baby is one of life's great passages. I myself have stood by my wife Louise over her course of 3 pregnancies and 3 deliveries, and we now have 3 healthy young sons. The ladies who came to my office were Belinda Barnett from Maternity Choices Australia and Lauren Kitchener, a mother from my electorate who brought in her 2 lovely children with her. The main issue that these women raised with me was that the National Maternity Service Plan period is set to finish up this year. It started in 2010 and will run through to this year, and it's produced some good results. There's still need, of course, in the sector for further improvement in relation to maternity sections. This includes giving women in my home state of Queensland access to high quality and consistent midwifery care to support them as they make their transition to becoming parents. Madam Speaker, I'm certain I have the backing of all members in saying that women who have given birth or are about to give birth should have access to the care they require. And I'm glad to hear that discussions are underway at the official level to extend the National Maternity Services Plan. I know that when my wife was in labour having our first child, William, that it was just 2 midwives and myself that were there when the birth was happening. And I kept saying to the midwife, "Oh, is the doctor going to get here soon? Will he be here soon?" And she said, yeah, he'll be here soon. In the end, he didn't make it. But I must say the midwives did a fantastic job in delivering my son, and they're certainly very talented at what they do. In writing this speech, I contacted Sharon Armstrong, a child health nurse and lactation consultant from Embrace Life at North Lakes, a health centre based in my electorate. I asked Sharon for her insight into women's issues during pregnancy, and she said that choice and support for pregnant women is important and isn't always there, I guess, in parts of our region. Madam Speaker, I'd like to think that of course, we live in a wonderful country, a very progressive country, and women would have access to consistent care throughout their pregnancy is very important. It is, of course, such a personal, delicate event in a woman's life, and as Sharon stressed to me, having a good relationship with their midwife is essential for confident mums. They need to be in the care of a person they trust. This connection is vital to easing a woman's maternal anxiety. Currently, a pregnant woman is seen by several different people in her stages of maternity, and it's important that she builds vital relationships with people before the delivery. Ensuring women get a choice requires a united approach between all governments, both state, federal and territory, together with all maternity health service professionals from both public and the private sector, and Australian women and their families who use these maternity services. While some hospitals, of course, are moving faster than others in providing choice for women, I believe all hospitals understand the importance of continuity of care and moving in the right direction. And I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank our local hospitals, the nurses, the doctors and midwives and specialists who spend a good part of their lives learning about how to best care for ours. Remarkable people. I'd also like to thank Belinda from Maternity Choices Australia for the connections that she and the organisation helps pregnant women and mothers form. Life, after all, is about relationships.